Good morning again. We had our first snow last night, like you saw in the last video, and it's reminding me of why I'm putting up Christmas decorations early, because it's going to take me till Christmas to get them all up. It's going to be badass. Yeah, we love Christmas. We love Christmas in the North Country. Anyway, getting back to this project from the last video, this Magna Matic. This is the card I made for it, and this is the piece of ductwork I had, and I put on the top of it as a 4-inch opening. Now this Magna Matic comes, you can order it in various different sizes. You know, the 2-inch openings, the 2.5 inches. It has several openings that you can order with this product. The only problem is, if you buy the 4-inch plus opening, then you have to provide your own hose and customize your own fittings and things like that. Otherwise, they'll send you a hose with it, like a fireproof hose or something with it, and some wall hangers that go on the back of it, this, that, and the other thing. I haven't used this yet, but I'm pretty optimistic. Candy and I went to Menards this morning, and let me show you what I got. Okay, my hope is that all of this pieced together will create a final product. So we have the 4-inch to the 6-inch, and the 6-inch to the 10-inch. So we have to get these two pieces to come together, which is why I bought a sleeve and circle clamp thingy bob. So I'm going to put these together and let's see if it'll fit on our custom cart with our Magna Matic on it. And hopefully all my dust problems will go away if everything works out. Well, you know, oh my gosh. I was talking about snow. It was snowing last night and then it melted away and now it's snowing again. It's snowing and sun shining. So let's see if we can fit these pieces together. Okay, here's what I come up with. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 different pieces. Hopefully it'll work out. I think it will. I'm pretty optimistic. All right, we got it on. It looks like it fits pretty well. Looks like it's going to suit my needs. I just don't like the way it tips down like that. Even though it'll probably work with it tipped down like that, I don't like it. I want it to stay up level, or at least somewhere close. So I've got a little scrap piece of steel here that if I welded that like that, that would hold it up a lot more. Or if I move that clamp in a little bit, I gotta cipher something. I I have another little piece of zoo wagon that I've been using, this old angle iron. I'm wondering if I could cut it to keep it up. I could just take this. I could get it pretty level like that. I gotta cipher some more. I think I might have found a solution. I have a big piece of angle iron here. Scrap. And what I'll do is I'll just tack it down, and this can double as a handle to pull it around with. I have to smooth out the rough parts of it. But all I really need to do is give it a good tack. And I can hold it just like that. That's the perfect place I want it. That's what I'm gonna do. Stop raining. I don't want to get electrocuted. We do not want to overcomplicate this project. So we can use this as a handle to pull it around with. And with that clamp there, it should stop it from falling forward, and I still will be able to get this off if I need to. Pretty easily. Okay, let's weld it up. All right, we finally got it all welded up. Yeah. So far, so good. I think we're done. I hope we're done. Okay, I got my old zoo wagon metal with all the crusty paint on it. Got a few scrap pieces of metal here. We'll put it in the jaw horse and see how it does. We'll grind off this. There's an old weld on here, an old test strip weld. So we'll grind that off. That's going to be the real world stuff that I'm doing. So yeah, let's do that. And this is going to be the real world jaw horse that I'm using. So you can see it's just the right height. I realize if I put a guard back on my grinder, it'll guide it more. Okay, we put the guard back on, and that way it'll help guide the sparks. Okay, we got it shut off. And I don't know about your vantage point. I don't think the camera will do it justice. But from my vantage point, it worked fantastic. I mean, I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not. Like I said, we'll find out here momentarily. But I could see all the dust and sparks, or most of it getting sucked right down into that funnel. It's great. Now in the old days, what I would do is I'd open the garage door here. It's open right now because it's not 50 below zero. But anyway, I'd open it about a third because it was too unbearably cold or way too much snow outside. Was the reason for a lot of it. Anyway, I would open it up. I would do my grinding. I put the respirator on, all the protection stuff. I do my grinding. And before I took the respirator off or anything, I'd open the garage door all the way, and I would take a leaf blower, and I would start blowing all the dust out of here, because this place with a big garage door opener like that, even though it's a heated shop, instantly freeze. You know, it'd go from 70 to minus 20. It would go quickly, let's just say that, because you got all that cold air rushing in here. It's like, ah! Anyway, it got to be very uncomfortable, and then I have to reheat the shop, and then I'd have to do some more grinding, and I'd have to continue the process for as long as it took. And I'm still going to have to do that, probably, but it's not, I can see right now this is going to go really a lot smoother, because I could tell, and hopefully the camera picked it up, but I could tell most of that debris getting sucked right down in there. And like I said, I would use a leaf blower, and I would start blowing the dust up, and to get it out of here to continue my project. And I would have to turn this drum fan on. I have this big DeWalt drum fan. Let me show you. I would turn that on and leave it on and just continue to blow everything out of here. All the, the metal dust. And it just got to be a pain in the ass. I'm not a complainer, but yeah, I couldn't really think of any other way to do it at the time. So I assure you that you would be able to see the dust that I kicked up with the leaf blower when blowing out after grinding down a few welds in this small space. So let's see if we can see it. Because it looked to me like a lot of that, most of it was getting sucked down that machine, so. Fantastic. I saw a little, I don't know if you could see it or not, we'll find out, but I saw a little bit, it was like no more than if I had been abandoned my shop for a week and came in without doing anything and blew it out. That's how it looked. I would call this a great success. I would say that this machine, the Magna Matic, is a must-have if you can afford one. If you can afford it. This was $700 that included shipping. So I'm kind of done for the day with this part. So tomorrow, maybe we'll kind of break it down and show you, you know what, there's so many videos on their website about this that it's just going to be redundant. So I'll just link to that. And that way I don't get anything wrong, okay? Because this is not designed for what I just did. But like the owner said, yes and no. I went with the yes, and I'm glad I did. Hey, you know what? We can also use this little handle wrap our cord around too, right?